Guys, we are officially 2 weeks away from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launching on PC. It just actually dropped a new hype trailer that the visuals and music completely floor you and pull at your heartstrings, which we're going to be showing in the background in this video. And right now, I got the craziest sale for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for you guys. Pinned in the comments down below and then in the description, we have 4 insanely discounted offers thanks to our sponsor, Instant Gaming. We've been working with them for quite some time now, and look no further, they literally have the best deals when it comes to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and essentially any other game that you guys would want on this platform. Feel free to check it out. I'm gonna be having it linked down below in the description for you guys and pinned in the comments. But they have the base Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for $41 right now. A lot of you guys, if it's your first time ever playing or getting a PC to play these games, you can get Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth both for $55. This is an insane deal. They also have both deluxe editions, the Rebirth Digital Deluxe Edition and the Twin Pack Digital Deluxe Edition, for crazy good prices. I keep saying that because it's true. If you go to Steam right now for the base Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, you're going to be paying $49 for that instead of $41 on Instant Gaming. You'll save $7. If that's not a sign, I don't know what else is. You can look through all the other available prices too down here, including their Twin Pack versus Instant Gaming. You are literally saving so much more if you get it on Instant Gaming right now. A lot of you guys have already played this game on PlayStation 5, so if you're going to play it again, you might as well do it at a discounted rate, right? And if you guys already bought it on Steam, don't worry. Steam allows free refunds on games you haven't played yet, so feel free to do that and go ahead and get your copy on Instant Gaming if you guys want to. Again, check the description and also pin down below in the comments. The PC version I am extremely excited for, but if history has shown us anything, I'm definitely going to be tempering my expectations, because in the past, Square Enix has yet to release a PC port of any of their games in really good standards. Not even relating to bugs, but mostly optimization issues. Like with Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate on launch, and even till now, it's had issues with dynamic resolution causing stuttering on even the best rigs, which can be fixed if you do configure your Unreal Engine 4 console file to disable dynamic resolution, which is something we shouldn't have to do as a consumer, but this, unfortunately, is the circumstances we got to deal with. But I'm hoping this time around with Rebirth, Square Enix proves us all wrong and completely takes the PC release seriously this time with Rebirth, and then going forward with all their other titles. And maybe even go back and update some of them, because I heard Final Fantasy 13 on PC still doesn't run that great. And so far, it does seem to be the case with all their wording and how they're hyping it up and everything within the trailers. Generally, I mean, I'm shocked that they implemented DLSS into this game. They've boasted about it many times over. This recent trailer as well gives us lots of shots to pause through as they detail the differences in quality from their presets. Now in FF7 Remake Integrate, we saw really no presets, and in fact, it actually was extremely bare bones compared to what most PC games have been offering for us many years. Between textures and shadows, if you guys click on that right now, you have the option to select high or low, and yeah, that's about it. Square Enix has stated multiple times that we have way more options and 3 different presets. And in the recent trailer, we get a look at a side-by-side comparison of triple shots, comparing the low to medium to high. If we pause at certain points, we can see differences between the 3 images here. The low shot of Yuffie's sock, for example, in the background compared to the high shot, you can see way more textures, a much more higher, crisper image. But obviously with YouTube's compression and bitrate, it's not something that you can see unless it's right in front of you at the source quality. But the best part about all this is, of course, the DLSS support, because that's what's going to allow this game to do is run the game at 1440p imaging and then upscale it to 4K, and doing that with world-renowned AI technology. This allows you to get more frames as well, so you can see the game running twice as good as it did on console, even though the PS5 Pro did it at 60 frames per second. Of course, for your PC, you can expect crazier quality. Recently, Nvidia did announce their RTX 50 series cards with the release date of January 30th. Rebirth drops on the 23rd, so we have a unique situation for our channel. I currently own a 3090 series card, which is 2 generations behind, but I'm able to run 4K 144 Hz on most games. So we're going to be running a lot of tests on my current rig on launch, and then within a week, whenever I get my hands on a 5090 series, we'll follow that up to see what other tests and what exactly the quality will be like on updated hardware for this generation for the game to run on. Which, as a tech nerd, is something I've been anxiously waiting for. I've had a 3090 since 2021, and while I do love it, I want nothing more than to be able to use Nvidia's new frame generation technology, which I haven't been able to take advantage of just yet. And also, I do have a gaming laptop that has a 4080 in it. It is a laptop 4080. but I should be able to take advantage of current gen capabilities, so we will be running tests on that as well. But the most exciting part about all this is being able to see a whole new group of you guys finally being able to play FF7 Rebirth, and even playing Remake for the first time with that twin pack, because I know from the comments a lot of you have recently bought PCs in anticipation for this, and not only that, but just for other games as well. Square Enix is aware that they do need to tone down the exclusivity for their titles. With Part 3, I don't see it immediately being available on PC, but hopefully sooner is what we're all hoping for. The good news is that they are aware of this, and in the future they can make it a priority to hit, and that's great news to me, as long as they at least make an attempt to do that. I know there's lots of concerns in regards to whether or not the game will be supported on Steam Deck, which we've heard they're going to be revealing more details on at a later date, which means it's still being optimized properly for that. So as soon as we hear more on that, I'll let you guys know, but as of right now, we don't really have any details on the Steam Deck version, just that they're working on it, and we'll hear about it later. But also, in regards to ultra-wide support, I don't think that's going to be something that's going to be coming at launch, as they've yet to officially make any statements of that. But some of you guys have mentioned to me this article, speaking of it, from Newsweek, and actually if we go through it, I think they're kind of flat out lying. It says in their first paragraph, like Final Fantasy VII Remake, Rebirth's PC port will launch with an unlocked frame rate and ultra-wide support, and of course mods. That's not true at all. Remake's PC port on launch did not come with an unlocked frame rate, and even right now it doesn't. It goes from 30 all the way to 120, but there is no unlimited set for that. And also, that game still doesn't have ultra wide resolution support officially. You can do it with mods, but as of right now, there's never been a patch for that. I don't believe this article at all, so yeah, unfortunately that doesn't seem to be the case, at least right now at launch. Now I do hope it's true, but from their wording, they're basing it off of what FF7 Remake was like. I don't think that's happening, guys. We have lots of combat guides already on the channel for you all to help you on your journey, but I do have way more currently in the works for you die-hard combat enthusiasts. So stay tuned for the character guides and hit that subscribe button and notification bell to help raise that 38% even higher, so you don't miss out on any of that. And you can't really 100% tell from this, but so far from this footage, I'm not really seeing any pop in whatsoever. Now we need to see like some more walking shots, of course. There's some limited ones in here, but even in the early trailers for Summer Games Fest and stuff, you can see pop-ins when the characters are roaming around in the same areas. So PC obviously is going to be fixing a lot of that issue, which some significant amount of people experience. You did get used to it over time, but it's still something that you wish wasn't there. However, seeing this footage right now, I'm liking what I'm seeing, man. Now, there's a really interesting topic that was also mentioned earlier this week coming from Kitase himself. He expressed a personal wish to see Final Fantasy VII's story being realized in a cinematic approach. He's seen a lot of Hollywood directors, actors, and creators with a respect for the title, and he's been hearing about creators who are interested in the property. Personally, he would love to see something that comes out of these creators in terms of a cinematic or visual piece, because there's a lot of people who respect the Final Fantasy VII universe. But as of right now, there's nothing planned officially. I think it's a great idea to get Final Fantasy VII more exposure if they were to take an approach in any form of media. The question is, what form of media should that be? Now, I'm skeptical on a live action approach. However, more recently, live action shows, specifically relating to animes or video games, have been doing significantly better and have a much higher quality base to go off of. They've already done CGI extremely well with Advent Children, but I think that an anime adaptation is something that would go extremely well with FF7. So many Western IPs have seen big time revives or success from their games being expanded on with animes, live action shows, along that nature. It's something I would love to see happen with Final Fantasy VII, but obviously in the highest quality possible, or not done at all. Between Cyberpunk, The Last of Us, Fallout, and League of Legends, those are all shows that have done extremely well and have gotten significant praise from the communities. Not to mention, when it comes to anime, looking at One Piece, which is very shocking, that's actually gotten a seal of approval over the last few months from many fans within that community. I don't know who exactly is going to be taking this approach, but I can't front, it's a really cool idea, and me being an FF7 diehard, of course I want to see something like this being done, but again, obviously within the highest quality possible. But I'm curious to see what you guys think. I want to hear what you all think about this. Comment down below. Let's get a discussion going. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you are new. More Final Fantasy VII videos on the way and you don't want to miss them. My name is BltzZ, and thanks for watching.